How you doing, everybody? My name is Dr. Sami Baya. Please welcome back to my YouTube channel. The best thing to make a narcissist miserable. Narcissists are selfish, self-centered, egocentric, egotistic, self-absorbed individuals. They are very arrogant. They are entitled. Narcissists, they lack empathy. They use and then discard others. Their main mission is to punish you, to hurt you, to make you cry, to destroy you, to totally control you. Now, how do you make these creatures miserable? Number one, ignore them. If you want to make a narcissist miserable, deprive them of your attention. This will make them powerless over you. They'll be very angry. They'll be bitter. They believe they're special, they're important than others. They think they deserve special treatment because they're superior to you. So don't give them any attention. They'll try to provoke you to get a negative attention or positive attention, but don't give it to them. Be cool, calm, collected, composed. This way you make them very miserable. Cut them out of your life if you can. Ghost them. Go completely zero contact. Block them everywhere on social media platforms, on your phone. That way you make them miserable when you ignore them like that. The other way of making a narcissist miserable is to be indifferent towards them. Act totally indifferent towards a narcissist. You'll make them cry, miserable. Because the narcissist needs constant validation from you. They need constant praise, acknowledgement. They need admiration from you. They need reassurance. So deny them any attention that they need. Don't praise them. This way you make them very miserable. It shows them that they have no power over you when you act indifferent towards them. Treat them like everybody else. You know, one funny thing about narcissists, they think they're superior to you and superior to everybody else. They believe they are important, more important than others. So treat them like everyone else. Be indifferent towards them. Don't give them the attention they need. Don't praise them excessively. Don't even give them any reaction to their comments. Be always cool, calm, collected, composed. Stick to neutral statements when you're talking to the narcissist. Yes, no, good, those kind of words. Again, if you want to make a narcissist miserable, let them see how happy you are. Tell them how happy you are. Be happy. Smile, laugh. You see, when the narcissist sees you happy, they see success, they see you thriving. It makes them very miserable. They are threatened by other people's successes. They are threatened by other people's happiness. So when the narcissist sees you smiling, laughing, happy face, they feel pain in their hearts. They think and believe that that happiness should be theirs. It belongs to them. So by them seeing you how happy you are, it makes them very miserable and sad. Again, to make a narcissist miserable, use cold facts. Use facts and don't react emotionally. One thing about using facts, it's very difficult for a narcissist to manipulate you when they're arguing with you when you're using facts. So they'll be miserable. They'll be in pain because they cannot manipulate you because you're using facts. Again, to make a narcissist miserable, set boundaries and stick to your boundaries. That way they'll not be able to control you. It will be very difficult for them to manipulate you. They'll not take advantage of you easily because you've set boundaries and you're sticking to them. You've put consequences in place that if they cross those boundaries, you'll take some action. This will make them very sad and blue. It will make them very miserable. Again, to make a narcissist miserable, stand up for yourself and tell them no. They cannot just have their way all the time. They believe they deserve special treatment, that everything they want must be given to them. Tell them no. They ask you for a favor next time, tell them no. you're busy or you're doing something else. Let them not have control over you by using the word no. Again, if you want to make a narcissist miserable, confront them about their mistakes. You see, if there's one thing the narcissist hates the most, is to be criticized. So, face them. Practice confronting this narcissist and telling them where they are wrong. This way you make them very miserable. Again, to make a narcissist miserable, call out their manipulation. Tell them that you've realized they're manipulating you. Let them take responsibility. Let them be accountable for their manipulative behavior. Point out their behavior and tell them that you won't allow it. It won't work on you. Tell them that they're trying to manipulate you, but it's not going to work. Again, to make a narcissist miserable, focus on yourself. The narcissist expects you to put their needs first. They expect you to put them first. But prioritize yourself. Put yourself first. Show the narcissist that this time round, you're putting yourself first. You're focusing on yourself, because the narcissists are selfish, self-centered individuals. It's always about their needs. They want you to focus on them. They want you to take care of their needs. That's why they use and misuse others. So when you say you're focusing on yourself, you make them miserable, because they didn't expect you to focus on yourself. They expected you to focus on them. By you focusing on yourself, you're hurting them. Again, to make the narcissist miserable, use the gray rock method. Be as boring as the gray rock. Limit your answers to yes or no answers. Be very dull, boring. No laughing with the narcissist, no smiling. Stick to the task and questions at hand. Limit your interactions with them. You make them miserable that way. Again, if possible, go complete no contact with the narcissist. Disappear, ghost them. Let them not able to get in touch with you in any way. Cut them out of your life. Cut any communication between you and them. That way you frustrate them. You make them in pain. They'll be very miserable if you do that. When you talk about a narcissist, you're talking about a master manipulator, a selfish, self-absorbed, egocentric, egoistic individual. A narcissist will do anything to keep their facade intact, including going on a smear campaign against you. Now, when you talk about a smear campaign, what is it? What is a narcissistic smear campaign? A narcissistic smear campaign is a deliberate and calculated effort by a narcissist to tarnish someone else's reputation, credibility, or character. In short, narcissistic smear campaign is a manipulative tactic that narcissists love using to maintain their own image while discrediting and undermining their targets. Remember, the narcissists will put you down, will pull you down through the narcissist smear campaign, and at the same time, they uplift themselves. So, when you are a victim of a smear campaign, it is not easy. It is very challenging. In this video, I want to tell you everything about smear campaigns used by the narcissist. What is this smear campaign, and how can you deal with it? How can you protect yourself against the narcissist's false accusations? Now, as I've said already in this video, a narcissistic smear campaign is an attempt by the narcissist to tarnish your reputation, to tarnish your image, your credibility, your character. The narcissist will spread false rumors about you. They'll spread false information about you. Maybe they'll also give some half-truths about you. And their aim is to turn everybody else against you. They want to confuse you, to destabilize you, to make you unstable, unreliable, or even to appear dangerous. And as they're doing that, the narcissist is presenting themselves as the victim, the good guy, the righteous one, the polite one, the humble one. So, when you talk about smear campaign, it is loved by the narcissists, especially when they are gaslighting their victims. When they are making their victims question their reality, question their sanity, their perception, their memory, the narcissists will use smear campaign. So, narcissists, they will smear your name to have some control over you, to have power over you. They want to be seen favorably as they damage your credibility and social standing. They will use many means and ways to spread false stories about you. They'll gossip to others about you. They'll go on social media platforms and spread bad rumors, lies about you. So when the narcissist is portraying themselves as the good person, the good guy, the victim, the righteous one, they're painting you as that problematic person, that untrustworthy person, that bad guy. They're trying to manipulate you, to control everything, to maintain power. This way you start questioning your reality, your own reality, your sanity. It causes emotional distress in your life. It destroys your confidence. So why do narcissists go on smear campaigns? The narcissist's main aim is to control you. They need to control everything about you. They have this big need in control. That is how they get their narcissistic supply. So when you question the narcissist's superiority, power, then you make them have narcissistic injury. They will decide to go on a revenge mission. They'll attack you mercilessly. Now, they do go on a smear campaign because they are protecting their facade. Remember, narcissists have fragile egos. They have a fragile self-esteem. They will do anything to protect this false image, this fake superiority, complex superiority nature that they're trying to portray to others. They believe they are more important than everybody else. They need to protect that. They tend to present this false image to the world that they are important, that they are superior. So they need to protect it. And they do that by manipulating their surrounding environment. So when the narcissist goes on smear campaign, it helps them to maintain this facade by deflecting attention away from their mistakes, from their faults, and they project them onto others. The narcissist also goes on smear campaign to maintain control. They have this need for control, strong need for control. Smear campaigns, they will help this narcissist to control the narratives and perceptions. They will discredit others. And by doing that, they ensure that they remain in a position of control, position of dominance, position of power. Again, the narcissist will go on a smear campaign because they are trying to avoid accountability. If there's one thing the narcissist hates, is being accountable, being responsible for anything. When they're supposed to be accountable, they will start blaming others, or they blame you. So when they go on a smear campaign, they try to shift that blame. They make you the good guy, you the victim, to appear responsible for anything that went wrong in the relationship, or for any issues or conflicts that might be happening. Again, the narcissist goes on smear campaign as a way of revenging. They've undergone narcissistic injury. You've hurt them. Why? Because maybe you criticized them. And remember, if there's something the narcissist hates, is to be criticized. So they're injured. You've injured their fragile ego, their fragile self-esteem. They'll therefore decide to revenge. Instead of confronting you, they will engage in a smear campaign. Again, another way, the other reason why the narcissist will go on a smear campaign is to reinforce their superiority. Remember, the narcissists, they are the only winners and losers in their eyes. You know, in the eyes of the narcissists, they can only be winners and losers. You can never be both winners or both losers. They believe they must win because they believe they're superior than you. They are entitled creatures. They believe they are winners. So losing does not appear anywhere in the narcissist dictionary. So they'll discredit you. They'll pull you down. They must win. They will be very jealous of any success that you have, anything that you win, because a win for you is a lose to them. When that happens, they go on a smear campaign. They attack you to bring you down. So when you lose, they feel like a winner. Again, the narcissist will isolate you, the victim, by smear campaign. When they tarnish your reputation, they're isolating you from your support networks. It makes it easier for them to control you and manipulate you the way they want. So when you want to know that a narcissist is smearing your name, the one sign you'll see is that people will be turning against you. They isolate you, the victim. The people who used to be close to, they behave differently or distant around you. Again, you'll start hearing stories and rumors about yourself. People will start talking about you because the narcissist is spreading false information, is gossiping to others about you, maybe on social media, maybe elsewhere. Again, another sign that the narcissist is smearing your name is that there's gaslighting happening. They're spreading false rumors, false information about you, and they're manipulating the narrative. They're blaming you. They're playing the victim. They're making you look like the bad guy so that you doubt your character. You question your reality, your sanity. So, when a narcissist is smearing your name, they will tell lies about you. They will spread rumors about you. They'll exaggerate stories about you to damage your reputation. They'll undermine your credibility by twisting facts and distorting information. They'll play victim to get sympathy and to get some support while undermining your credibility. They'll blame shift to avoid any responsibility. They'll make sure they enlist friends, family, colleagues to support their narrative. They'll make sure they have flying monkeys who will support them in smearing your name. They'll gaslight you to make you doubt your own reality, for you to question your sanity. They'll isolate you from your friends, your support system, family, and you'll find it very difficult to defend yourself. They'll project their own faults, insecurities onto you or onto others. All these are ways the narcissist will try to smear your name. So when you realize that a narcissist is smearing your name, you can do certain actions. You can minimize involvement with that narcissist. Don't engage in the smear campaign. You can respond emotionally or defensively to the smear campaign. When you do that, the damage will be too big. So the thing is, don't do that. Don't respond emotionally or don't be defensive about the smear campaign. Don't fight back. Don't react emotionally, because that is what the narcissist wants. They want attention. They want you to react, whether positive or negative. They want that to have some control. So instead of getting involved in the smear campaign, focus on your integrity and seek support from trusted individuals. Again, get some evidence, gather evidence, collect evidence, get some emails, text messages, social media posts that will contradict that false rumors that the narcissist is spreading out about you. Remember, documentation is very powerful to defend yourself. Again, you can maintain boundaries. Cut contact with the narcissist. Boundaries will help minimize more manipulation from the narcissist or emotional distress. Again, to deal with the smear campaign, you can do some damage control. You can contact your friends, your support system, maybe colleagues, co-workers, family, and get evidence. Also focus on self-care. Your mental health is very important. Your emotional well-being is very important. Focus on your hobbies. Learn how to manage stress. Again, seek support. Surround yourself with a support network of friends or family who can provide emotional support. This will strengthen you when dealing with a narcissist smear campaign. We know that narcissists are master manipulators. They lack empathy. They need not only to be in control, but they need to feel entitled to dominate others, including you, and every situation. They need to control how you talk, how you dress, how you eat, everything about you, environment included. So when the narcissist can no longer control you, it threatens their sense of self. It threatens their grandiose facade, and they react in a very weird way. When the narcissist loses control over you, they will elicit feelings of shame and embarrassment, and this turns into anger or narcissistic rage. So when a narcissist is not able to control you, they react in many ways. Remember, narcissists believe they are important than you. They are special than you. They're unique than you. They are superior than you. They need to control you. They need to control you through being arrogant, through excessive exaggeration of their achievements, through self-promotion. They show off. So if that does not work, if self-promotion does not work, if their arrogance does not work, they'll want to control you through putting you down, through lying, through derogating you, through bullying you, through verbally insulting you, even physical aggression. By putting you down, they put themselves up. That way they feel they're in control. So when a narcissist cannot control you, they will swing into narcissistic rage. That way they try to reestablish their control through aggression and force. They'll be very angry. When you talk about narcissistic rage, this is intense, aggressive reaction to a perceived threat to a narcissist's self-esteem or self-worth. So when the narcissist feels they can't control you, they will swing into narcissistic rage. They feel like power is slipping away from them. So they will attack you verbally. They'll shout at you, insult at you. They'll threaten you. They'll throw insults, verbal insults at you. They might even decide to throw things at you or elsewhere, break things, or even sometimes slap you physically, attack you. That is if they realize they are not able to control you, if they're losing control. The other reaction, when a narcissist loses control over you, they swing into smear campaigns. They attack your reputation, your image, your self-esteem. They'll spread false rumors, accusations, lies against you. They'll backstab you by revealing secrets you shared with them some time back when you were in good moments with them. They'll want people to take their side. They'll want to mess your image everywhere. So if they're losing control, they will mess your name up so that you can beg them for forgiveness. They want to destroy you. They want to destroy everything about you, your confidence, your support network, your status. This way they will have control over you. They'll feel they have power over you. They want an emotional reaction out of you. They want to see you beg them to stop it. They want you to see crying. They want to see you shouting. They want to see negative reactions from you. That way they regain the control over you, and it makes them feel very powerful and in control. The other reaction from a narcissist when they can no longer control you is narcissistic baiting. This is where the narcissist provokes you to react negatively. They trigger you to get a reaction from you, a positive or a negative reaction that is enough for them. That way they'll feel so much in control over you. They'll feel very powerful. They want to cause panic in your life. They'll blame you. They'll guilt trip you. They'll stonewall you. All this is meant to get a reaction from you so that they can get control over you. So if you don't respond to the narcissist's baiting, then they will be defeated. But remember, the narcissist will bait you because they'll accuse you of cheating on them so that you defend yourself and justify yourself. They'll try to do anything to get your attention. They want to provoke you to react. That's the only way they can have power over your emotions. So, when the narcissist is not able to control you, they will also try to hoover you. They want to control you through hoovering you. They want you back in their life and under their control. They will throw romantic gestures at you. They'll tell you how much they love you. They'll tell you the sweet words you want to hear. They'll apologize, even give you fake apologies, tell you fake sorries. This is part of hoovering you. They're playing with your emotions so that they can control you again. Another way the narcissist reacts when they can no longer control you is playing the victim. They reverse the roles. They make you look the bad guy here. They play the victim. They'll accuse you of abusing them. Like they'll accuse you of lying to them. They blame you for for the problems in the relationship. They'll blame you for their stress, for their mental health. They'll even threaten to end their life or to harm themselves. And they'll say it's because of you, the way you're handling them. So the narcissist will play the victim because they want to control you. They're turning everything around on you. It's a way, in other words, it's a way of gaslighting you, to make you question your reality, to make you doubt yourself, to confuse you and confuse other people. This way they become so powerful and strong. Again, the narcissist will project on you when they lose control over you. They're cheating on you, so they'll accuse you of cheating on them so that they can regain control back over you. They'll blame you, right, as a way of making you be the bad guy so that they can have some control over you. And finally, when the narcissist realizes they can't control you, they will discard you. They will dump you. If they realize they're losing control, if they no longer see value in your relationship, if they don't see anything that they can gain from you, if you're not providing them with enough narcissistic supply, or if they've gotten a better catch than you, or if they're already bored with you, remember narcissists get bored very easily, then they might just discard you and move on with their lives. You will never hear from them again, ever. They will not hoover you back. They will not get in touch with you. They'll ghost you. Or they might just hoover you back after many, many months or even years, if they are bored with the new supply that they got, or if they miss something in you. Narcissists are master manipulators. They use you, then discard you. Their main mission is to punish you. Their main mission is to hurt you, to destroy you. They need constant attention, constant validation, constant reassurance, acknowledgement from you. They need to be praised all the time. They need to control you. By controlling you, they get what we call narcissistic supply. They survive that way. They need you to focus on the narcissist needs. They don't care about you. They lack empathy. They are very arrogant. They exaggerate their achievements. It's always about them. When a narcissist realizes you figured them out, they will act in certain ways. Number one, they will deny and deflect. They will deny any wrongdoing and deflect any criticism. If there's one thing the narcissist hates, is to be criticized. They will deflect it. If there's something they also hate, it is to be told that they are wrong. They believe they're always perfect. They are right. They know it all. They can do no mistake. That is what the narcissist believes. So when you figure them out, they'll try to control you and manipulate you further. They'll gaslight you. They'll distort the truth. They'll blame you, or they'll blame someone else. Again, they will play the victim and accuse you of being unfair or unreasonable. The narcissists love playing the victim card. They'll make you look like the bad guy and then the good guy. That is when you figure them out. Again, when you figure the narcissist out, be ready for them to use flying monkeys. These are the narcissist soldiers, the narcissist enablers, the narcissist spies, friends. The narcissist will use the flying monkeys to tarnish your name. They'll use lies, half-truth, and emotional appeals to make sure that the flying monkey is on their side. They'll show the flying monkey that you are a bad person, you are the bad guy. They'll play the victim. They'll want the flying monkeys to support them. Now, the narcissist flying monkeys can be anyone, the colleagues, his colleagues or her colleagues at work, even strangers on social media, on the internet, can be flying monkeys. So the narcissist will use flying monkeys to make your life a living hell if you figure them out. So once you know the narcissist has figured you out, make sure you have boundaries. Establish boundaries. Enforce those boundaries. Put consequences in place. Now, the narcissists, they will manipulate you emotionally once they've realized you figure them out. They will play with your emotions. They will guilt trip you. They'll make you fear. They'll make you doubt yourself by gaslighting you. They'll make you doubt your own perceptions. They'll make you question the reality or even your emotions. This is a way of controlling you because you figured them out. Another move is for them to swing into narcissistic rage. They'll be very angry. They'll be very hostile because you've figured them out. You've criticized them. They'll be hurt. If there's one thing the narcissist hates, is to be criticized. They feel threatened, and therefore they'll become very angry at you. They will lash out at you verbally. They'll throw insults at you. They'll attack you emotionally and physically as well. They might even slap you. They will try to also intimidate you, or they might even use their power and influence to make you back down. Why? Because you figure them out. Now, once you figure the narcissist out, they will go on a smear campaign to tarnish your name, to tarnish your reputation. Because they feel threatened, they will launch a smear campaign against you. They'll spread false, malicious rumors about you. The secrets you told them, they'll use those secrets to backstab you. They'll share those secrets with everybody. They will spread gossip to everyone. They'll gossip you to others. They will lie to others about you. They'll tell others false stories about you to damage your reputation. They'll try to turn others against you. They'll make you feel isolated and alone. They do this to make you suffer, to punish you so that you run to them and beg for forgiveness. Again, once you figure the narcissist out, they'll triangulate you, to manipulate you, to control you. They bring a third person or a third party to undermine you. Why do the narcissists triangulate you? To make you feel jealous, to create some competition. The third party could be anybody. It could be the narcissist friend, family member, or even their romantic interest. Now, the narcissist might also discard you or ghost you, disappear completely if you've discovered, if you figured them out. If they realize you figured them out, they'll feel maybe they can no longer control you. They can no longer manipulate you. They may therefore decide to discard you altogether. They might disappear without even telling you where they've gone to. This can be very confusing and hurting, but it is a big way for the narcissist to control you, manipulate you, and to have power over you. Another way the narcissist will react when you figure them out, they might hoover you back. They'll try to get you back into their lives by doing some fake apologies. They'll apologize. They'll even future fake you, that is, promise to promise to do something to you or promise to change. They might act remorseful. They will love bomb you, buy you expensive gifts again, take you on expensive dinners, vacations, expensive flowers, jewelry. All this is meant to hoover you so that they can manipulate you much more. They can control you again and again and again forever. Now, when the narcissist knows you figure them out, they'll gaslight you. Gaslighting is when a narcissist makes you question your own perceptions. When you question your own reality, then you're being gaslighted. The narcissist will tell you something and deny saying it. They'll deny the truth. They'll twist facts. This makes you feel confused. It disorganizes you. It breaks you. It disorients you. It makes you doubt your own memory and sanity. This is what gaslighting is all about. It can make you feel like there's something wrong with your mental health. You'll be confused. And this way, the narcissist can control you much more. Now, that's why you need a strong support system of trusted friends, trusted family members, or professionals to help you regain your sense of self and reality when you've been in a narcissistic relationship. Now, when you're dealing with a narcissist, figuring out a narcissist is not easy. It's not a piece of cake. Because narcissists, sometimes they're very charming and appear charismatic that you might not even figure them out. But all the same, once you know that someone is a narcissist, once you figure them out, it's important to set boundaries and you prioritize on your mental health and on your well-being. And make sure you surround yourself with a strong support system of trusted friends, of trusted family members, of professionals to strengthen you up when you are down. That way you can be able to move on and have a better life without the narcissist. Remember, the best way of healing, the best way of revenging from a narcissist is to move on and heal. It is to heal. That is the best way of revenging on a narcissist. Choose yourself, choose success. Dealing with a narcissist is not easy. It can be the most challenging and emotionally draining experience. Dealing with a narcissist means you're dealing with a master manipulator. You're dealing with a selfish, self-centered, egocentric, egoistic individual whose main aim is to punish you, to hurt you, to make you cry, to cause pain in your life, to destabilize you, to destroy you. A narcissist wants to use you, then discard you. They lack empathy. They only focus on their own needs. They don't care about you. They are very arrogant and they love exaggerating their achievements and they need constant attention, constant admiration. Now, how do you outsmart this creature? How do you outsmart this demon? Number one, maintain emotional boundaries. Set and establish boundaries and stick to your boundaries. When you establish and maintain clear emotional boundaries, then you're safe with a narcissist. By setting limits on what you're going to tolerate and on what you're not going to tolerate with the narcissist, you're actually protecting your mental health and your well-being. You need to communicate your needs assertively. And you need to put consequences in place if the narcissist breaks those boundaries. The other way of outsmarting a narcissist is to grey rock the narcissist. Use the grey rock method. This way you minimize the narcissist's power of controlling you, of manipulating you, of playing mind games with you. When I talk about being grey rock or going grey rock or using the grey rock method, I mean you become as uninteresting as a grey rock. Be dull, be boring. This way, the narcissist will find you unattractive and they will go. They will leave you alone. Again, limit any interactions with this narcissist. Avoid discussing or disclosing any personal information with the narcissist because they will always use this against you. Again, make sure you get a support network, a support system. Have it in place. You'll need it when dealing with a narcissist. Build a very strong support network so that when the narcissist is trying to mess your mind, then you have a network that can support you. Surround yourself with trusted and trustworthy friends, family members, professionals who will help you, who will empathize with you, who will advise you, who can give you some emotional support. This way you outsmart the narcissist. Again, to outsmart a narcissist, make sure you document everything. Document every interaction you have with the narcissist. Document every incident. Have a record of every interaction, conversation, incident with that narcissist. This way, you'll be able to, it will help you in exposing the narcissist's pattern of behavior. Make sure you have dates, times, incidences, everything that the narcissist has been playing games, mind games on you. Again, to outsmart a narcissist, prioritize self-care. Put yourself first. Focus on yourself. Focus on your mental health. Take good care of yourself. Do some exercises. Work out. Meditate. Do your hobbies, what you love most. Relax. Smile. Laugh. Self-reflect. That way you're focusing on yourself. Again, to outsmart a narcissist, you need to educate yourself on narcissistic behaviors and traits. You need to know everything about narcissism. What is a narcissist? Who is a narcissist? You need to understand everything. How they behave, how they talk, how to spot a narcissist. Educate yourself about narcissistic manipulative tactics. This way you are armed to deal with this narcissist. Again, to outsmart a narcissist, seek professional help. All right? Seek professional support to protect yourself from this narcissist. Professionals can guide you, can provide you with specific strategies to deal with this narcissist. They can help you in developing healthy coping mechanisms, and this will help you in regaining your self-esteem, your confidence, and your emotional well-being. Again, you can develop assertive communication skills. Improve your communication skills to tackle this narcissist. Again, learn all these manipulative techniques that the narcissist is going to use so that you can be able to recognize them. And one of them is gaslighting. Gaslighting is a popular one. The other one is blame shifting. The other one is projection. This way, the narcissist will always control you when they use those manipulative tactics. So if you can identify them, then it allows you to protect yourself and you'll resist that narcissist. Practice self-validation. Don't rely on the narcissist for validation. Acknowledge your emotions, your experiences, your strengths without seeking validation from the narcissist. Trust in yourself. Set consequences for the narcissist breaking your boundaries. When they break those boundaries, make sure you go, you do what you promised to do if they break the boundaries. Emotionally detach yourself from that narcissist. Separate yourself from this narcissist completely. All right? Keep away, stay away from this narcissist. By creating that physical and emotional distance, you are protecting yourself. You are limiting the ability for the narcissist to manipulate you and to control your life. Because the narcissist's main mission is to control you, to control your life, to control everything about you. Don't give them that power. Again, to outsmart a narcissist, let them know that they need to take responsibility for their actions. All right? Because narcissists hate taking responsibility for their actions. Again, you need to understand what triggers you. What are your triggers? Because narcissists will always find out your insecurities and they'll use them against you. They want to find out what makes you afraid or ashamed so that they can hurt you. So don't revenge on the narcissist. The best revenge on the narcissist is to succeed, is to make it in life. It is to be happy. Focus on yourself. That way, you outsmart the narcissist completely. And again, to totally outsmart the narcissist, go no contact. Disappear. Block the narcissist everywhere. Ghost them if possible. Don't let them get any closer to you, because they will manipulate you. They can't control you if there's a big distance between. Narcissists are demons. They are master manipulators. They will punish you. Their main aim is to hurt you, to destroy you, to make you cry, to cause pain in your life, to use you, then discard you. Narcissists lack empathy. They are very arrogant. They exaggerate their achievements. They are very self-centered, self-absorbed, selfish, egotistic, egoistic, egocentric individuals. If you are dealing with a narcissist, you are in hot soup. Dealing with a narcissist is not a piece of cake. It's a tough job. Now, when you're dealing with a narcissist and they're finished with you, how do you know? That's the title of this video. Number one, they will show no emotion. Remember, at the beginning of the relationship with a narcissist, it was all love bombing. They idealized you. They showered you with gifts, expensive gifts, dinners, expensive dinners, that is. They bought you expensive jewelry. They took you on expensive vacations. They constantly gave you the attention you needed. You felt very special. You felt like the most important person in this world. What they were doing to you, they were love bombing you. They were incredibly charming and affectionate. You felt like you had your dream come true. You got your Mr. or Miss Right. So, the narcissist love bombing is an attack. It's meant to manipulate you at the beginning of a relationship. Then once the narcissist realizes that you are fully invested in them, they discard you. So, for you to know that a narcissist is finished with you, they show no emotion. Now, secondly, they will criticize you constantly. If a narcissist is finished with you, they'll constantly criticize you. They make you feel inadequate because they no longer need you. They want to move on, maybe to another victim. Maybe they found a better catch. Now, once they have gotten you, they start feeling bored. Because narcissists get bored very easily. They'll start criticizing you constantly. They'll criticize you about your weight. They'll call you ugly. And when they're criticizing you, their main mission here is to build themselves up. By them putting your self-esteem down, by them undermining your self-esteem, they are building themselves up. They're building their self-esteem. So, remember, if the narcissist cannot have some self-esteem, remember they have fragile egos. So they make sure that they destroy the little or any self-esteem that you have. Again, a narcissist is finished with you if they blame you for everything. They are constantly blame shifting. Everything that goes wrong, it is you. It is your fault. They don't take responsibility for any mistake that they've done, for any issue. They'll constantly keep blaming you. Remember, these people, they have low self-esteem. They want to inflate their ego by blaming you, by them making you appear the victim, the one on the wrong. Then that way, they feel happy. They inflate their ego. They don't take personal responsibility for anything, so that they can use you as a scapegoat. So the longer you stay with the narcissist, the more they'll keep blaming you. Remember, narcissists are master manipulators. They'll always make you feel guilty. They'll guilt trip you constantly. They'll gaslight you and convince you that you are the one to be blamed. And they might even force some apology from you. So, this is a clear sign that the narcissist is finished with you. Another sign that the narcissist is finished with you, they are always angry with you. They are always irritated with you. Everything you do irritates them. Everything you do, they are angry because they are finished with you. They'll treat you like trash, like garbage, like an inconvenience out of fear. Remember, at the beginning, the narcissist put you on a pedestal and they almost worshipped you. That was what we call love bombing. But right now, just by them glancing at you, it annoys them. They feel bad. They're irritated just by looking at them, by looking at you. When you talk to them, they feel irritated. They're angry. Now, the big question is, why is this narcissist changed? They've changed because you invested in the relationship. You fell for them. That way, they started to panic. Remember, these people lack empathy. They are afraid of love bond. They're afraid of any connection. To them, any connection it means they are losing power. They're afraid you'll see who they really are. The closer you get the narcissist, the more pain you'll have. They will hurt you. They will cause you pain so that you leave them. So they make you feel bad so that you leave them. So that's a big sign that the narcissist is finished with you. Now, the narcissist is finished with you if they pick fights over very small things, very mundane things. They're fighting with you. Every matter, every small thing that goes wrong, they're ready for fight. They're ready for conflict, for drama. Narcissists thrive on that. They're doing that because they are finished with you. Again, a narcissist is finished with you if they're taking advantage of you. Remember, narcissists use and discard. They'll exploit you in every way possible before discarding you. They'll want to ask for money from you. They'll borrow money from you. They'll ask for favors. They'll need compliments and praise from you. They will drain you emotionally. They'll even cross your boundaries. They'll do anything that they can to get away with from you. Remember, the narcissists are masters at using others. To the narcissist, you are not a human being. You are an object to be used and thrown away. You are an object to be used for their personal gain. That's a big sign that the narcissist is finished with you. Again, the narcissist is finished with you if they start withholding physical affection. They don't want to have sex with you anymore. They want you to feel unwanted. Why? Because they're almost leaving you. They avoid touching you. They avoid any kissing, any hugging, any touching, any sex with you. So they want to control you by doing that. And their aim is to finally leave you because they're finished with you. Another sign of knowing that a narcissist is finished with you, they accuse you of cheating. This is what we call projection. The narcissist cheats on you, so they accuse you of being the cheat here. They will tell people how you cheated on them. They'll spread malicious lies to devalue you and to ruin your reputation in the process. Another thing that shows that a narcissist is finished with you, they'll gaslight you. They gaslight you, and their main aim here is to control you, to confuse you, to break you down, to tear you down, to destroy you. They will lie or deny any reality to confuse you, to make you question your memory, to question yourself. Now, if you notice gaslighting tactics in your relationship, just know the narcissist is finished with you. They will also ignore everything you say because you are worthless to them. They will stonewall you, to belittle you. They might even treat you on silent treatment, to punish you. And that means they are almost, or they are finished with you. Again, if a narcissist is finished with you, they will stop communication. They will cut communication with you. They feel like talking to you, they're wasting time. So they'll even ignore your text messages. They'll refuse your calls. They'll even start unfollowing you on social media platforms. They'll pretend that you don't exist, that you're dead to them. So all these are ways that the narcissist uses when they're done with you. A narcissist is a selfish, self-centered, egocentric, egoistic individual. They are self-absorbed. They lack empathy. They exaggerate their achievements. They need constant admiration from you, constant praise, constant validation, constant acknowledgement, constant reassurance, recognition. That's what the narcissists need from you. They need attention all the time. Now, narcissists, they only want you to focus on their needs.
It's always about me with the narcissist. The main mission of a narcissist is to punish you, to hurt you, to cause pain in your life, to destroy you. The narcissist will make you cry every day. They will destroy your future. Now, if you are in a relationship with a narcissist, you are in hot soup. Now, how do you disarm a narcissist? That's the title of this video. Number one, build your self-esteem. The first step to disarming a narcissist is to build your self-esteem, your self-confidence. That's because narcissists are very intentional about their victims. They need you to have low confidence. They are attracted to individuals with low confidence. So if you want to build your self-esteem, you need to focus on your well-being, your mental health, your self-respect, your self-love, and you need to set clear boundaries with a narcissist, no matter how they make you feel. Now, the other way of disarming a narcissist is to be calm. Be calm, be composed, be cool and collected. Yes, you might want to get angry at a narcissist, but the best way to disarm them is not to react. It is not to flare up. If you know a narcissist very well, if you know a narcissist well enough, they know these narcissists, they love to fight. They love drama. They love conflicts. They love arguments. So they will be ready for you. They're always ready for fights, for quarreling, for arguments. That is what gives them narcissistic supply. They love that. So instead of fighting back with the narcissist, be calm. Keep calm. Be cool, collected, be composed. When you fight or argue with a narcissist, you will appear to be bad. You look like the bad person. So be emotionally intelligent. Don't argue with the narcissist. Don't fight with them. Don't get into those conflicts, drama with them. Because when you keep calm, the narcissist will back off eventually, because they'll find you boring and they'll not get the narcissistic supply they need from you. Again, if you need to disarm a narcissist, don't feed their ego. Narcissists need constant attention, constant adoration. So, don't feed them. Don't praise them. That way, you will disarm them. Again, don't take responsibility for the narcissist actions. Remember, narcissists, they don't take responsibility for their actions. They'll always blame you or blame others whenever things go wrong. They'll make others answer their actions. That is what all narcissists do. When they make mistakes, they'll accuse you or they accuse others. To them, they can never do anything wrong. You might think when you're dealing with a narcissist that if you accept their faults, if you accept their mistake, it will make them to calm down. But that's a lie. Narcissists will not calm down because you've taken responsibility. No. They love drama. They need conflicts all the time. If you keep giving the narcissist what they need, they will keep coming back. They'll keep coming after you. So let the narcissist be responsible for their behavior. That way they will calm down. So don't give them the constant attention they need. If there's one thing the narcissist needs more than anything else, it is 100% attention from you. They need to be on the limelight. They need to be the center of attention. They need to dominate a conversation. They need to win in everything. A competition, an argument. They need to have power over you. They need to have power over everybody around them. So don't give them that attention. That way you disarm them. Again, if you want to disarm a narcissist, don't give them the negative emotions. The narcissist will try to provoke you to react negatively. So don't respond with negative emotions, because they need an excuse to swing into narcissistic rage. They need an excuse to lash out at you and hold you responsible. So don't give them the negative attention that they need from you. All right? That way you'll disarm them. So control your emotions when you're dealing with a narcissist. Have some strong emotional intelligence with you, because narcissists, they get attracted to the emotionally weak and vulnerable individuals. They know which buttons to push. They know how to provoke you to get angry so that they can hold it against you, so that they can get narcissistic supply from you. So if you want to disarm them, control your emotions. Don't dance to the narcissist music. Again, to disarm a narcissist, set clear boundaries. Set clear boundaries. Don't defend yourself to a narcissist. Don't justify yourself to a narcissist, because you can never win against them. You cannot win an argument with a narcissist. They will take you round and round and round and round. You'll argue from morning to evening, from morning to evening. You'll argue forever. They will never want to lose an argument. That's how narcissists are. So you need to decide what you will tolerate and what you won't. So you need to know when to say yes and when to say no and when to keep quiet. So you also need to practice certain words to disarm a narcissist. You see, when you set boundaries with a narcissist, you need to also put consequences in place. Tell the narcissist that if they cross those boundaries, then you're going to take some action against them. And true to your word, if they cross your boundaries, do exactly that. So when you're dealing with a narcissist, if you want to disarm them, try to sidestep the negative comments and questions tactfully. So what you can do is to change the topic. If the topic you're having with the narcissist you find that it might put you into trouble, into hot soup with them, just change the topic. Give a different statement. Answer another question different from the one asked. So that way you disarm the narcissist. Again, don't mince your words with the narcissist. All right? Sometimes you need to take the bull by the horns when dealing with them, because these narcissists, they crave constant attention. They are empty vessels. They are empty inside them. They have fragile egos. They are empty shells. Therefore, they will test their power on you to see if they can get away. So if you want to disarm them, call out their actions sometimes. If they try to blame you for something they did, call them out and ask them, are you trying to blame me for your actions? So that way you call them out and they will be shocked. You will disarm them. So if you're dealing with a narcissist, just know it's not easy, because narcissists are master manipulators. They are master manipulators. So you need to know and learn everything about a narcissist to defeat them. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've not done so.